Yeah, baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back, You Know What Dude Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up, you're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. Hey, you guys already know I love the Ridge. They make the best wallet, luggage, and gear out there. It's awesome. Now they're running an insane legendary sweepstake for the 5th time. 2 lucky winners will get to choose between a $300,000 Lamborghini Hurricane Storado or a $150,000 Hennessy Velociraptor or $100,000 in cash. I mean, come on. Check it out. I love my Ridge wallet. I love it. I have it on me. It's always I have one. I have 2 wallets. I have one in my car, and I have one when I travel with it because it's so convenient. And I love being outside of like New York, and I don't have to worry about people grabbing my stuff. A big fat wallet in my back. They have over 50 colors and styles available. Ridge is here to match every single vibe. They finally updated the goddamn stupid lumpy wallet. Ready to upgrade your wallet and maybe your ride for a limited time? Head over to ridge.com and use code DUDE at checkout for 10% off of your order and a chance to win Ridge's biggest sweepstake ever. A Lamborghini Hurricane Storado, a Hennessy Velociraptor, or $100,000 in cash. No purchase necessary to enter, but every dollar you spend gets you more entries. Ridge.com, code DUDE. What's up, everybody? We're back. It's You Know What Dude podcast at the Comedy Cellar Studios, above the world famous Comedy Cellar. I have a amazing show tonight. We're live right now on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, you didn't see it live, and you didn't get to ask questions. So if you do, go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You get it live, you get an extra episode a week, and you get to ask questions. We ask them to the person.
Just get started already.
Can you? Well, apparently you know who that fucking curmudgeon fucking old asshole is. Danny, who do we got?
We have Josh Wolf on the podcast for the first time.
Very nice guy. First time. What a fucking talent and what a good person.
And returning is KP Burke and Rich Voss.
Another great guy, KP Burke. And then the other one. You're really a fucking dickhead. You cannot not have the fucking limelight.
I did. I just said get started. Time is money.
There's no. First of all, nobody's getting paid.
Obviously, not with this fly-by-night podcast.
Fly-by-night. I've been doing it longer than Rogan, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah.
That's not something I would brag about, dude.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it longer than anybody, and I
still don't make money.
And I still don't make any money.
I said, me and Bonnie had to quit after 11 years. I go, we don't have any reads. We can't do this.
Did you do
anymore.
it 11 years?
Yeah, 11 years. And not what we had one guest.
Yeah.
Florentine.
I did it. I did
No,
it when
you did the
it
live. That wasn't the
First of all, I
podcast.
helped you start the podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
And I helped you produce. I produced it live.
The live shows, yes.
Which it should have been done mostly.
Well, the live was with a comic as our marriage counselor.
You should have did a season, 12 episodes, live, everyone, film them.
I should have stayed single. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, what I should have done? I should have hung with a better crew of comics, all right? Not with you fucking zeros, all right? There's a lot of things I should have graduated high school, okay?
No, that's not a shoulda. He couldn't. Yeah. You could have got better friends. Fucking dumb.
Hey, you ever sit around with 3 headliners?
I have, sir. By the way, it's a Tuesday night. I can headline a Tuesday.
Yeah. Where?
Uncle Vinny's.
You're back, kid.
Back in.
You're back in.
Nice, congratulations.
You got a nice hot boot on Uncle Vinny's.
What? Did you really?
Yeah.
I think everybody does at some point, right?
No,
What happened?
None of us. No, none of us.
Yeah.
Dino's always used us.
How did you? How'd you get booted out?
I wound up taking a full
Don't
weekend.
tell the story.
Yeah.
You're gonna get booted again,
You're
dumb
right.
dumb.
You're right. That's a good.
Just say
we
it
had
was
a
your
disagreement.
fault.
I had a disagreement with management, Josh.
Yeah.
And now we came to my senses, and now I'm happy to be back.
Now, Josh.
Yeah.
Listen, man. First of all, I didn't know you're from Boston.
Yeah, I'm from Amherst.
I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Did you? How come I didn't know you coming up in the business? Did
Because
you-
I started in Seattle because Seattle was one of the places where I knew they didn't do like 5-minute sets. You went and got 15 minutes.
right.
And so I started there with Joey Diaz and Brody Stevens and
Joey Diaz started in Seattle.
Yeah, and Mitch Hedberg was circling around up there,
Right.
and so we all got like instead of hustling and being on a list with that many people doing 5 minutes,
Yeah.
we could go get 10 or 15 minutes 6 months
Did
into
you
the
work
game.
for that crazy fuck Terry up there?
No, at Giggles.
Yeah.
Yo, do you know what he used to do? So Terry used to.
Who is this?
At
What-
Giggles. He was-
Giggles. He owned Giggles, and he would fly people in,
Yeah.
and then he would be like, he'd bring them to his house and put them on the couch.
What?
And he'd be
No.
like, I didn't get you a hotel, and if you don't like it, you can fly home, or you can stay on the couch, or you can get your own hotel.
That didn't happen with me.
He used to
that
fuck with
happened in
people.
the
Is that the
beginning.
place where Billy Burr complained about, where the guy was
The
like
guy would take
bussing
the tic-
tables or something?
He would take the tickets at the door. Then he would bust the tables. He would be the waiter. He had
That's it.
He'd pick you up in a truck with dog hair all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
right.
it.
I didn't have to stay in his house, but when I was working in the beginning, Jeff Dye was doing guest spots in Seattle.
Yeah.
He was from Seattle.
Yep.
I remember he'd come on and do a guest spot, and the guy was completely nuts.
We
That-
performed at the Comedy Underground. The original Comedy Underground, to me, still the best club I've ever performed at. I think it's where Stanhope recorded his first hour, but it was one of those clubs. It was in the basement, and the ceiling was maybe 1.5 feet above your
Yeah.
head.
Right.
You used to be able to smoke.
Wow.
And so by the late show, there was like a film of
Yeah.
just smoke in the basement. But
I remember the
the
cellar used to be able to smoke.
Yeah.
Used to be able
I
to
did
smoke.
that
we used to
place
go
once. It was
downstairs
cool.
and
Talking to the microphone, dumb dumb.
the Comedy Underground.
Yeah, I did it once.
It's
Yeah.
the fucking microphone.
We used to go downstairs because the guy who owned the place was an ex minor league baseball player. And so this was back before cell phones. So the Yankees or whatever team was in town would come over and drink at the bar. And we would do ecstasy and shit with the players in the basement. I'm not going to say his name, but there was one Yankee.
He touched you?
No. But one time, it was like 2 in the morning.
Derek Jeter.
And he was
Alex
like,
Rodriguez.
He was like, if I take this next hit of ecstasy, I'm not playing tomorrow. And they were like, take it, you pussy. And he didn't play the next day.
Really? Alex Rodriguez.
No.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, it was.
Luke Harris.
Yeah.
Luke Harris. That's it. You killed Luke Harris.
We did kill him.
There's no disease. You just took too much ecstasy.
Put the final nail in that coffin.
What? I didn't know that. You came up with Diaz? I thought
Yeah.
Diaz was L.A.
No.
Seattle.
Seattle.
Me, him, and Brody, Seattle.
Get the
Brody
fuck
Stevens?
Yep.
So funny. So fucking funny.
So one of my favorite. Okay, he used to just try to do jokes, and he suppressed his personality. And then one night, the first night we saw him snap, he was bombing in the way only Brody knew how to bomb, and he said, "Everybody, if I seem stressed out, it's because I am. Do you know how hard it is for a single man who lives by himself to shave his own back?" And he goes, "I got trouble spots." And he lifted up his shirt, and there were just patches of hair all over his back. And he started snapping more and more on stage, which made him.
I
so
think
funny.
he used to bark at Boston Comedy Club.
Yeah.
He was so fucking funny because
Oh my God! I think I
Brody
remember that.
he used to bark out front after Lewis Schaefer. Then Brody started barking there.
That's how
And Brody, I mean, it was so funny watching him bomb because he was so funny, but no one got it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like,
Well, he would go on stage and quote his GPA from Arizona State. And he would talk about, he would be like, he would quote his GPA at Arizona State. He would talk about apple cider vinegar. He just,
lot of benefits, a lot of
dude,
benefits.
a lot. And he would just tell people, you should be laughing at my cadence alone.
he was,
Do you remember
line.
Jay
Yeah.
London?
yeah.
Yes.
Jay London?
Yeah.
That's very
He was-
similar.
He was a cab driver, Jay
He
London.
would come.
He was?
He would pull up in front of
yeah.
Boston in his cab.
Yeah.
Run out.
No.
Yeah.
Jump on stage, and then we go. He'd tell a joke. He'd be like, and it would bomb me. Go, kick me in the face, sir. Could you kick me in the face, please?
Yeah.
Just come up on stage and right in the face. Just kick me for that last joke.
I'm gonna kill myself after this set.
Yeah.
He would say that a million.
Yeah,
After a while, you're like,
Yeah.
you probably are.
After Last Comic, he was on the second. He did well. You know, he went on tour with those guys, Alonzo or whatever. Then all of a sudden, he disappeared. He just disappeared.
Jay London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just
wonder where he
disappeared.
went.
Well, you know, Paulie is doing that show at the Comedy Store now, where he's bringing back old Comedy Store comics.
Right.
And Jay London did a set.
No shit.
the other
Really?
night.
Recently?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So what's happening with the Comedy Store right now?
What do you mean?
They have a new booker.
Well, they got a new book out, right?
Yep.
But it's like, okay, for me when I lived there, it was kind of the improv and the Laugh Factory was the thing. And I always loved the Comedy Store the most because it reminded me of the Cellar. It reminded me of the Boston Comedy. It reminded me of New York Club, right, in L.A. And then, you know, of course, years later, you know, all these guys, they start doing the stuff. I mean, I remember going there on a Saturday night. It wouldn't even have the big room open. The big room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
I was around there that too.
So it was like weird. Now you go back and Rogan and all those guys and, you know, Tony and I mean, everybody was you go down there now, it's like, holy shit, this is a revival. This is the way the club should be. And then all those guys left to go to Austin.
Yep.
So who's there now?
I remember one time being there, and it was
Were you
so
asking
packed.
him that question?
I was asking you. But he,
no.
can I say something? He doesn't wear headphones, so he doesn't hear me.
I was like, I know you're looking at
I'm
me.
looking right at you. Looking right at you.
No. I was going to throw in. I was going to help him to go to you.
Oh, okay.
I was helping him to go to you.
Yeah.
It's like,
Literally talking right to your face.
oh. So.
I think that. I know. I was like, we've locked eyes
I'm
for this
surprised.
entire
I was
question.
so waiting for your answer. And then he went, I remember.
Oh, shut up. Are you going to sing?
I can if you want me to.
I heard you got a good voice.
Not terrible. Not terrible. I used to.
I don't like that you got sexy on that. Yeah, you got Elvis.
Bring it
No, go
down
ahead.
a little
Finish,
bit.
finish the Comedy Store.
I will. Here's the thing: when Rogan and all those guys left,
Yeah.
I think there was a dip, just because when all those people who sell tickets leave, obviously there's got to be.
But only two left, Rogan and Tony, right?
Yeah, but a lot of things happened at once. So Rogan left, Tony left. Look, D'Elia used to sell tickets when he was on
Yeah.
the right, and so gone.
Yeah. Insta
People
girl.
like Ali Wong don't allow her name to be on the
Really? Why?
marquee.
Because she could sell theaters now. Why should she have people?
Right, right.
Right.
So there were some things, but right now,
Then why does Norton do it?
but right now it's back, man. Like
That's a,
it's back. You get
Well, you
go down
got,
there
you
on a
got
night.
you got Santino, you got
Look,
Lee, Bobby Lee.
But Pete Holmes is down
Pete
there. I
Holmes.
think Pete
Whoa.
Holmes is super. Pete Holmes is funny.
I don't. I couldn't even tell you.
Mark Maron's down there. Mark's funny.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
But there's
He just went on.
He did.
And he hates. I mean, but here's the thing. People should not take offense to Mark Maron hating on all that shit. He didn't like it here. He used to fucking trash me and Godfrey because we were so loud. And we would scream, why do you have to scream?
He's a fucking old Jew broad, and I'm a Jew.
yeah, me too.
It's just Maron. It's
fucking-
Maron.
Oh,
Yeah.
One night I came off stage at a festival or something, and he goes, "Oh, you do material." Like he thought all I did was
Yeah.
growl. I go, first of all, I'll follow him any day of the week.
But it's Maron. That's
I know.
that's what he. That's his own psychosis.
Yeah, but don't
He's
go
in-
after comics. Should not go after other comics. Just
It's all you do.
But here's
that's all you got. You've never been nice to me.
because you're not really a comic. You're more of a novelty act. You fucking boat act. I should be taking Dramamine right now. Fucking cummerbund hack.
Why did you make that 3 words? Dramamine.
Because
the
now
most
I'm a black,
Filipino pronunciation.
I'm a black comic now. Okay.
I'm with you, man. Honestly,
Yes.
who gives a fuck
Yeah.
what anybody else does?
Yes.
Just entertain the people who come to see you. Shut
because-
the fuck up.
That's because you started using a guitar. Listen.
true. That's true. But here's the thing: I didn't use a guitar for so long.
Yeah.
Because I
You were
was at a
scared.
point. Yeah, because of other comics.
Yeah.
And then finally, it got to an age where I was like, I
Do
don't
what
give
you
a
want.
fuck.
Who gives a
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, I'll tell you the worst part about what I've done for my business.
Right.
Is that I'll do one, if I do 5 shows a weekend, one is just all stories. One might be all crowd work.
Right.
One might be just the guitar. I'm doing things that I like to do.
Okay.
Do you know
Is
what I
that
mean?
effect? But here, I love that.
Not
but
good for
I
my
get,
business.
I get fucking scared because these people are coming to see
Agreed.
a certain something they saw.
Yep.
No,
And
but
if I'm not done. If I no, I'm kidding.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
No,
What I'm saying
but
is-
if you could do good crowd work a whole set,
But
You
my
are-
point is,
you're right.
It's like if I try to fuck around or let's just free ball it and see what happens, and I do okay, all those people will be like, I'm never going to see it. It was all right. It
I
wasn't as good.
agree with you.
Like killing all the time is not good. I feel like it sucks because you put yourself in a hole where you have to. That's what they saw last time, and that's what they want to see again.
But you have to do new jokes,
What-
and new
what?
jokes are going to eat dick.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I
no,
know.
but you do new jokes in between ones at
Yes,
work.
yes.
You do maybe.
Yes.
And look, here's the thing.
What's your new
And-
joke?
and,
Nice hat.
No, yes. First of all, I'm one of the best at crowd work in the business. So shut your mouth.
First of all,
That's one.
Big J is the best.
Get the fuck out of
And
here,
Gabby Bryan.
Yeah, you. I heard Gabby does crowd. Here's the thing.
I
Here's the
love
thing.
Rife's.
And then Matt Rife.
I never
You're
even seen
fourth.
him once.
You're fourth now.
First of all, you're going to do 2 shows one night. You're going to do your first show, mainly mostly material because their listeners are not as drunk. Then the second show, you go, well, I'm tired of doing what I just did. Let me mix it up. And you'll just fucking do what you want.
Yeah.
You'll do crowd work, do some material. We're talking of you headlining. And
I'm okay with. Do you remember the pontoon boat thing?
the what?
Do you remember the pontoon boat
Yeah,
incident?
David, listen.
No, what happened?
Fucking
The
protein
pontoon
farts.
boat.
They are.
You were
Nice
wrapping
tight
up.
butt.
I think you were like, all right, I gotta get out of it. You weren't having
Two
any fun.
conversations going on right now. Fun and then fucking serious talking
Can
to
you
boss.
tell how
It's
tight
coming.
my butt is by my fart?
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
You did
Fucking
20 minutes on a
Brian
pontoon boat.
20 minutes.
Oh.
Stop jerking him off. He doesn't like you.
No,
I
he
do
makes
like
it
him.
very clear.
I do. Are you kidding me? I do like him.
You don't like anybody. You
Listen.
don't even like yourself.
I hate me.
Isn't that why we all get into comedy?
Yes. What do you mean?
That's
If I
not
had
what-
a bigger dick, I'd be fucking successful on Wall Street.
What?
I was gonna say OnlyFans, but
Why Wall Street with a big
You think
dick?
dudes on Wall Street have big dicks?
The ones I've blown. Psych, I thought it was somebody else.
So you're in LA. This is your
I live in
home.
Vegas.
Oh, you live in Vegas. So you're not even. So what is the clubs in Vegas? that
I
you-
have a residency there every Monday
Where?
night. Every Monday night at Kimmel's, he gives me an hour and a half to do whatever the fuck I want.
Do you get paid?
Yeah.
Door.
What now? Steve Byrne has one too.
He
right?
has one. He does. It's called New Year's Steve, where every show he pretends like it's New Year's Eve and he does a countdown and he does the whole thing. But for me, man, to have an hour and a half once a week in Vegas and
fucking
just
great.
do whatever I want,
Right.
To practice jokes, is the fucking best.
and it makes moolah.
Yeah, they pay me, dude.
That's great.
You don't get. I don't know what you get paid. I've actually never even been in the cellar before.
Really?
Never done a set. Never been. But I don't know what they pay here. But that's
It's not what they're paying in
at
fucking
the store.
Kimmel's.
They don't pay.
Yeah, no.
So to perform in town and get
$700
paid
a set.
here.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
What did he say? How much?
Listen.
Oh.
Don't tell him.
Okay. Yeah. So it's
700. Well, you.
me
he
too.
just farted.
It's the Jews on the side of the table.
You're Jewish.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
100%.
Get
Yeah.
out. No.
So
get
go fuck
out.
yourself.
Only one shot. Stop with the fire. We get it.
I do. I take it as a compliment. I'd say this all the time. When people say you don't look Jewish, I'm like, I take that as a compliment. That means I don't look like the ugly Jews. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I feel pretty good about not looking like the ugly ones.
Now I saw you because I follow you on Soch, and I saw you. You made me fucking annoyed at you. You did a video with no shirt on.
Yeah.
Working out.
Yeah.
And you got off the thing to
In
come
Greece,
over.
yeah.
Was it Greece?
Yeah, I was in Greece.
Man, that fucking made me want to. I wanted to call you and go, hey, knock it off.
Put your fucking shirt on.
I mean, you were shredded though. You piece of shit. Cocksucker's
How
got
o-
abs.
How old are you?
55.
I mean, dude, shredded. He's on the thing, and then he kind of walks over, and he's like, and I could, hey, listen, let me tell you something.
I just want you to know I only shot that 5 times. I had to make sure everything was just right. But that day we were in Greece. I hadn't been on vacation in like 20 years.
Yeah.
And that day I saw these 2 dogs attached at the asshole.
What?
Okay. Attached at the asshole. And one of them was yelping. And I was like, oh, I better go. Why are they
Fuck
attached?
one of these dogs.
Yeah. In the mouth because their assholes are attached, So somebody ran over to stop me. I was like, from me to you. And they were like, that dog is fucking that other dog. It's just his dick is still in there. The female hasn't released him yet.
Oh.
And I've always wanted to fuck someone with a pussy that tight, where they could just kind of squeeze it down. But I didn't know the dog stuck.
Oh, there you
it is.
are.
Look at
there
this.
you are. Look at this. Look at with the glasses. Look at that.
Oh,
With the fucking fancy treadmill outside.
the gym was
out.
outside of this place.
Look at your goddamn abs. You piece of shit. Wait, he keeps bending over.
I'm not impressed.
I'm really. I'm fucking hard.
I've seen a million of those.
I think the last time I saw you, dude, we were in Nashville.
In Nashville,
I was stoned out of my mind on mushrooms.
you were in the back of a cab or Uber.
But I think we were doing yours and Big J's show.
We did the show,
And
yeah.
that dude came on stage with me.
Okay, stop.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, Jay had the crowd work show.
Yeah.
Where, he would, all
What's
these
your
comics
fucking
make-
deal or whatever
What's
it
your
was called?
fucking deal?
Yeah.
But he had a guy. Now, I was not on the show. I was doing the bonfire and I was doing the Ryman. But he said, hey, why don't you do the show with me? We'll get money, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. He goes, you go and be the crowd mic,
Yeah, that's
which is...
that's the fun part.
No, it's not fun. It's fun when you do 4 comics and Jay.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. What's his name? I love him to death. The owner.
Dorfman.
Dorfman got fucking shit-faced and just kept adding people. So
He's so funny.
I'm on stage, and I'm thinking it's going to be over in an hour. 2.5 hours in, put him up. Dorfman's backstage going, get him up. These people just start coming out on stage, and then they start turning on me because everything's already been... Like Court McCall was like, "Oh, look at Bobby," and I had to trash him. I'm like, "Fuck you, you child, you child star, old face, never made it."
Great golfer.
Yes, but then you come out with
Killer Bees.
who the fuck is that?
Killer Bees is a well-known Southern act.
Southern, right?
Sold out. Big Bob and Tom act. Sold out.
Who's Bob and
everywhere?
Tom?
But he
They-
played.
they were-
He meant mostly southeast.
Yeah,
right?
South. He was a Southern.
Sound like Opie and Anthony.
Bob and Tom were the big. They were in 60 small markets.
I know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm fucking a comic too. Jesus Christ.
All right, I didn't. I don't know, but he Killer Bees. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know what circles you run in.
But here's the thing. I know you come out. I'm like, this is great. But you come up with this guy I don't know. But there was something off with him.
He didn't say a word during the entire improv.
He's supposed to go out and make fun of the crowd. He just stood up there with him
Stood behind me.
like you were his guardian.
That's so fucking.
Were
That's
you on
funny
Fruit
though.
At one point, he put the mic back in the stand and just stood on stage with me.
Was he on shrooms or no?
No, I was.
Okay. Right.
I take like 3 grams before my Friday night shows.
I don't know that. What is that?
3 grams of mushrooms before
Okay,
my Friday night shows.
Why? What does it do?
It's just fun.
We're both sober.
Oh, you're both sober.
Yeah,
So,
only
did-
39 years.
Did you ever take
I've been
mushrooms?
40.
No, we were.
I was 40 years.
I was a
Coke
man.
and
I
booze?
smoked crack.
I quit when I was...
I was a man.
Congratulations.
I didn't
was
do
a-
stuff you put on spaghetti. Okay, you ever suck a dick for a mushroom?
Not yet.
You don't have to.
They're not
in the
that good.
backyard.
Yeah.
You have to suck dick for things.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah, just have a rabbit shit in your backyard. You got some.
Like, can't you just get those anywhere now? Mushrooms?
Oh, not anywhere.
No.
But they're legal. Like in Vancouver, Canada, you can go into a mushroom store and get them.
And The drug mushrooms?
Yeah. They're like weed stores, but they're mushroom stores.
No, button mushrooms for
Yeah,
fucking
shiitake
soup.
mushrooms.
Yeah, you asshole.
Portobello?
Yeah, just giant portobello mushrooms.
What a fucking idiot. The high ones?
Well, I mean, sometimes they have like.
Hang on one sec.
They'll put them in
Jump
chocolate.
in whenever you
They'll
want.
put them in chocolate. I'm just learning from three greats right now.
I
guys.
got
That's
it.
what
Dude,
I'm
how
learning.
long you been sober?
40 years.
40 and 39.
I've been sober 1 year longer than him.
What was your drug of all of them?
Well, drinking was a big. I'm from Boston.
Yep.
Fucking drinking and any drug. I did a
Milkshakes.
lot of what? No, what?
I said milkshakes.
That was later.
That was after the drugs.
That was after when I got sober. It was milkshake. You fucking asshole. How
You
you
traded vice
shame
for
me?
vice.
What'd you say?
You traded a vice for a vice, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to go hop on the treadmill with me?
No, I don't, not next to you. Fucking piece of
Wait,
shit.
you didn't do drugs. You were mainly alcohol, right?
No, I did drugs. I started doing perks, Valiums, mess, coke, weed every day, and I would drink every day. My whole thing was get money, so I would steal people's things,
Yeah.
sell them, and my park that I was kind of whatever gang, we hung out in parks. Everybody would just pool their money together, and we go down there and they'd put it all together and just go buy alcohol, drugs, bring it back to the park, and we just get fucked up.
What part of Boston is this?
I was in Medford.
Got it.
My
South Medford was most of my horse shit. West Medford, I started drinking,
Mm-hmm.
and then South Medford is when I started going to jail and getting arrested. And
When was the
fucking-
juvie officer that we did the show for?
When was that?
You don't remember this?
No, when?
Remember we went up there and we did. I guess it was your probation officer.
Oh,
or
my
something.
my probate. This dude
Showed
who-
up at a show.
My probation officer in Rochester.
Something like that.
Okay, so we do my. That was it was Saratoga.
I had to drive you 5 hours to get up there, and then you're like, we're leaving in 2 seconds, and the guy comes up and goes, "Hey, I was your parole officer or something, probation officer when you were a
Yeah.
juvenile delinquent."
This guy used to have to pick me up from the juvie hall or foster care and take me to court. So he was my probation officer. But he was such a cool guy. He used to just take me to like a graveyard, and we just let me drive his car. He taught me how to drive, and then I would be driving me back to the foster home and juvie hill, and I would just drive from this side.
Show us
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
doll.
Huh? Show us on the door. I swear to God, I thought at one point I was like, he's gonna want me to suck his dick in the cemetery.
What if he lets me keep driving the car?
but he never did.
I had the best scam. What I would do when I was doing coke, I would go to garage sales and buy sets of golf clubs for like $10. Old shitty golf clubs at $10 for a set. No one used them in years. I buy a set and I go to a drug dealer. I go, give me a gram on credit, and I'll leave my clubs as collateral. I go, don't sell my golf clubs. All over town, just drug dealers with garage sale golf clubs from where I'm from. I would get. They would go, "Oh, those golf clubs, a gram."
You think the fucking drug dealer? These aren't titleist motherfucker.
I don't know.
When Joey and I would sometimes, if we were
So weird
had
that
no
you,
money,
you fucking hung out with Joey
yeah.
Diaz.
When sometimes when we had no money in Seattle, but if we wanted to get some drugs, he would be like, "Hey, come with me," and we'd go into like a Target, and he'd pick up 2 comforters. And he'd walk up to the return counter and he'd be like, "I got these as a present. I don't want them anymore."
It's so easy.
Wait a minute.
That was it. And they were like, "Do you have a receipt?" He's like, "No, I got it as a present. I'll just take the cash." I don't know if they still do it, but
You
they would
can't.
fucking.
They changed some stuff.
They would-
Home Depot was a good scam.
That was a good. Yeah, you could just grab it off the shelf and walk up to the return counter,
Yeah.
and we'd go in every now and then he'd always comforters. He's like, "I like returning comforters," and so he'd grab 2 comforters and drop them off, and we'd get cash.
You know those when they had those fake $50 bills? They were advertisements, but they looked like 50.
Yeah.
So I would take 10 singles and put the 50 in the middle. Then I go to a guy selling crack or fever. I go, give me 6 vials, and I would count it. He'd see me in the car, and I'd count 10 and 50 and hand it to him, and just fucking take off with 6. I just $10 it cost.
So you counted the vials and he didn't count the money?
He saw
What
me.
dumb
No, he
drug
saw-
dealers?
he saw me
He gave him
count the money.
Old clubs made of wood.
Yeah. No, these were crack dealers in Harlem. He'd see me count the money in the car, and they just wanted to hand you and take off.
You go
they
to
don't-
Newark? I'm not even.
No, I used to go to Spanish Harlem.
Right on.
I
So much good possible shit though on the way. Don't we feel it?
no, Newark didn't have it then. It was New York. You would go to New York and get it.
God.
Plus,
So when you hang out with Diaz,
Yeah. I
like
saw him yesterday.
you saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
I love Joey. He's such a fucking funny
best.
dude.
The best.
And when you hung out with him, it just seemed because you seem so different than him.
We are very different. Yeah. That was my dude, man. You know, he lived in my backyard.
What?
He used to live in my back. I had a little, like a guest house in the backyard.
Where?
In Seattle.
Do you have like a family?
Do I have a family? I don't know what the question
Do you
is.
have a wife and a son that you married?
I have a family. Yeah. I have.
What is? Do you have a family? Why did you get stuck on that?
I didn't know if you meant like I come from like
I didn't
together. Do I have?
You got nervous like you have two families.
No, I have one. I got wife. I got 3 kids. I got 9 grandkids.
You have grandkids.
Yeah.
When did you start having kids?
I was 27. I was 27. But I met a woman. She had 2 kids. We had a kid together. When I
Okay.
kicked her out, I kept all the kids.
What?
And then
Why'd you kick her out?
She had her own problems, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but Joey used to babysit my kids. Joey was Joey Diaz was my kid's babysitter. I'm going to tell you a story. Okay. So what used to happen is,
You cocksuckers, go in there and make yourself a mac and cheese.
he would say shit like that. If they were in the car and they'd be talking, he'd go, little kids talk when chickens pee. And I'd be like, what does that mean? He's like, I don't know. But he would, one night I come home.
I want to use that.
He watches the kids
That's funny.
while I would do an early set at the store.
Yeah.
And then I'd come back and he'd go do his sets. So one time I come home and kids loved him, dude. And he was a big dude back then, never wore underwear. And I walk in and there's toys on the floor and he goes to everybody, "Oh, kids, pick up the toys." And he bends over and there's ass crack is showing and my daughter rips some hair out of his ass crack. And she's 5. And she goes, "How many?" And he goes, "Oh, it felt like 5 that time." I go, "That time? What do you mean that time?" What the fuck? And he goes, "Oh, she loves that game." I go, "Yeah, I don't, dude. I don't like that game. There's so many other games you can play with her. You know what I mean? Why are we doing the ass crack hair game?" But Joey Diaz, dude, he used to, and then
What a creative man.
dude, he used to misspell. Okay, one day my daughter's birthday party, and I said to him, I go, "Hey, where's the CANDY?" And he goes, "It's in the DRAW." And I go, "What?" He goes, "It's in the DRAW." I go,
That's Jersey
I
right
don't
there.
know
I
what that
know.
is, dude. He goes, "It's in the drawer. It's in the fucking drawer."
My wife.
And I go, "That's not how we spell it." He goes, "That's how I say it." I go, "Yeah, but you have
Yeah.
to spell it the same. You can't just start spelling things the way you
It's a New
say
Jersey
them."
list.
I know
That's the
my
problem.
wife yells at me because I go draw. She goes drawer.
Drawer.
Can't
But
do
you
it.
would spell it correctly.
DRAW.
There you go. He used to tell me also he was sure that the saying was memory like a hawk. And he'd be like, "Dude, I got a memory like a hawk." I'm like, "That's not it.
What is it?
It's eyesight."
Like
But he
what?
eyesight.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
was convinced it was memory because he was like, if a hawk leaves a tree in the morning and it flies around the forest, all those trees look the same, and it finds its way back to the same tree. That's a good memory. And I was like, okay, it's still not the same.
Yeah, but they
dude.
don't find their way back.
They were
They
blind.
go all over.
And they don't come back to the nest
They come back to a nest, but it's their kids.
squawking.
Yeah, I mean, but when they don't have kids, they kind of roam, don't they?
I don't know much about eagles.
I think that's called
I thought we were talking about hawks.
Hawk, I don't know.
Eagles. Eagles, definitely.
Do you-
That's a memory like an eagle.
I think it's eyesight.
Hey, for all the parents out there with teenagers, we know you're already trying to keep a million different things under control. Cash App is here to help you make sure your teens' money and their spending isn't adding to the craziness. Cash App is designed to meet teens ages 13 to 17 where they are with their intuitive, educated tools. Available through sponsorships by an eligible parent or guardian, teens gain access to a personalized Cash App card that comes in different colors and patterns to fit their styles and abilities to instantly access money from family and friends. Cash App makes managing money feel easier and honestly, just cooler. than other options out there. The platform also has tools that can help teens develop real world financial habits in a space that is safe and easy to navigate, all with your oversight and approval. If your teen is getting their first job, Cash App can get them access to their paychecks up to 2 days early and help them achieve personalized savings goals they can set themselves, all within the app. With Cash App, these tools become something they'll actually want to use because they were designed with them in mind. Finally, no one wants unnecessary surprises with Cash App. There are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no hidden charges when sending or receiving money. With Cash App Card, you and your teen's balances receive 24/7 fraud monitoring, and if something ever feels off, you have the ability to lock their card right from your phone in just one tap. Skip the stress and give your teens a way to learn financial responsibility with no hidden fees. Download Cash App and get started today. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, just download Cash App. Use code FAMILY10 in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App, bank partners, prepaid debt cards, insured by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Direct deposit, roundups, overdrafts, coverages, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Banking services provided by Cash App's banking partners, prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Direct deposit, roundups, overdraft coverages, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Wait, didn't you have a story about another comic that you were going to tell?
Oh, dude. So I watched my special streamed live tonight. I got to tell you this Kevin Brennan story.
Oh, okay. So here's the deal. Everybody, your special, where is it right now?
It's on my YouTube channel.
It's on his YouTube. What's the YouTube?
Where'd you shoot it at?
I shot it in Nashville at Zany.
Cool.
All right. Can he fucking get the plug before you ask questions?
That's a good question about a
but
special.
after I get the plug in.
All right.
So
Your show.
What's the channel?
it's a Josh Wolf Comedy on YouTube.
All right, youtube.com/@Josh Wolf Comedy.
And just so you know, like,
what's the name? What's the name of the special?
Campfire special. But the last special, dude, no music, just 4 stories, 15-minute stories. This is what I mean, is that I like to, right? But Brennan, maybe last year I had said something about that he was just an asshole, you know? And
You said that on a podcast,
I think so.
right? Do you know him?
I had met it. Somebody asked me, are there comics who are universally disliked? I'm like, well, there's one who's close.
Right.
You know, where there's
Rich Voss, Kevin Brennan,
Yeah.
Bobby Kelly.
But I honestly, I maybe have met him one time in my life. I was
Okay.
just kind of throwing something out.
You're just throwing names out.
Just throwing it.
Oh, you can't do that with him.
Okay.
Right.
So somebody got back to him, and he was pissed.
Aw.
And so every now and then I'll get a message from on a live or from somebody, you know, one of the 4 people that follow him. They might come back and say something. So on the stream today, there's just one dude, hack, this is bullshit. Wasn't your son in rehab? All this stuff. And I'm laughing because I know who it is. And the fact that he hate watched the entire podcast almost made me jerk off at the end. I was so fucking happy how mad he was and how rent-free I was just living in his fucking... But he's still mad.
Was it his
2
name?
years later. It was MLC Podcast.
Oh, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
What's MLC stand for?
Misery Loves Company.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it
Started that podcast too.
Who did? You did?
I did. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Him and Lenny Marcus.
listen, I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? It made me laugh so hard how bitter He was. And when people are that bitter, it makes me kind of.
It's
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna lift all the comments and I'm gonna post them.
Oh,
They're
God.
So
He's officially banned from Uncle Vinny's forever. By the way,
Why?
I got back in. He can't.
Why?
Apparently, similar behavior to what Josh was just saying.
To the club owner?
Yeah, I think Dino wound up just slapping like the money in his hand, the cash money. Like literally, he tried to bring his own opener, and they told him you're not allowed to do that. It was Kev had I'll tell you what, he had the best story about this one. I was driving to a gig.
he's funny, by the way. He makes
Oh
me
no,
laugh.
no, dude, you can't
I didn't say anything. I don't.
You're nah.
I'm not.
Kevin
no,
Brennan.
it's something
He
in my
is funny.
throat.
Kevin Brennan, funny. His fucking rage.
That's so funny.
His fucking rage and his hatred towards shit, even when it's towards you and it's been towards me, and he called me, when I was fat, you fat fuck, he just so violently angry. And it's such a vile, angry, like just like a demon hell hate.
But it's
that
so
will
funny because it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever do the old Dangerfield shows when they had the proms come in?
Oh
No.
God, I
You
used
never
to do
did?
those.
Oh, those
they
are
were
the worst.
horrible.
I
That's
did
my
them,
first
yeah.
time meeting him. I was
You got to do a half
16
hour.
years old.
What do you mean?
You had to do a half. Dangerfields would have proms, so they'd give special deals to proms. So all the proms in all the boroughs would come into New York and do comedy shows. So you,
17-year-olds?
Yeah, and they would
All
keep
underage
it-
and drunk.
They would if say a group came in during the third act, they were allowed to stay through the. They would see you twice sometimes. It was horrible. So what happened?
They were drunk and
he
they-
was telling the story.
Yeah,
I was
they would-
16 years old. I was.
wait a
drunk at
minute.
the
Stop
thing.
one second. I apologize.
You're good, sir.
Number one, it's Robert Kelly's You Know What Dude podcast.
Yeah.
And number fucking two, I was doing what you did.
What did I do?
You did it.
I did what?
Wow. You went, I remember those. And you told, and I was like, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember them too.
Yeah. Because he asked, "Do you remember the prom shows?" And I go,
And
"Yeah, I remember them."
And I'm part of that. Do you remember them?
Yeah, but
Because
then
he was
you kept
asking
talking.
Yeah, but I kept talking because it's my podcast.
Yeah, but you have guests.
Yeah.
You're here every
I'm
week.
talking.
You're here every week with your fucking hogwash. Let him talk.
I what?
Hogwash.
What the hogwatts you said?
I said hogwash. I have a lisp.
All right.
And this gum puts a little extra
I
saliva
hope
in
you-
my mouth.
I hope you choke on your nicotine gum.
I just bought a thing in case you choke.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to let you die. Go
Okay.
ahead. Tell us your story.
Oh, it's gonna suck.
No, it's
no,
not
no,
bad.
it's
Yeah,
a good story.
stop 1 second.
What's
what is the
this?
thing
A
that
trombone?
you bought?
No, it's
It's a big cock.
no, it's pulls out.
What?
Choking. It's like
How does it pull it out?
You stick something in your mouth?
Like
No,
a
you-
syringe
suck
type
it
thing.
up.
Why did you buy a fucking?
Because sometimes I fall asleep with gum in my mouth.
Well, don't do that.
So you put like a it's like a mouth plunger?
Yeah. It didn't come yet in the mail.
How are you going to fucking?
This is the crazy.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait. It's like a plunger you fit over your mouth and
Yeah.
the suction sucks it up?
I hope it works.
It's
Let's
not gonna
test it
work.
out right now.
You're
I
gonna
didn't
go
get
to.
it.
You're gonna go to sleep, and you're gonna die in your sleep.
Or
You think
Bonnie's going to move it at arm's length.
Bonnie's gonna saw it in half.
I don't know what happened.
Bonnie and I are separated.
No, you're not.
I'm just practicing.
It's a plunger though, correct? Like a reverse syringe
Yeah.
type thing.
Reverse?
Why don't you? You're an adult.
Just don't take the gum out of your mouth.
Yeah,
I want to, but sometimes I just fall. I'm so knocked out.
you're not knocked out. Oh Jesus Christ! You bought a fucking mouth plunger.
I bet you could put your dick on that too.
You can.
So you bought something.
That
to
is
fuck.
like a legit mouth
You're
plunger.
an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. And I love gadgets.
What do you? I'm just so curious. Like you almost died one night, and so you
No, I-
Google mouth plunger. Like how did that
Yeah,
get?
just in case. I bought two, one for the road.
One for every room.
You're gonna pack a mouth plunger? Yeah, why not? How about just don't fucking put the gum in your mouth?
Sometimes you fall out. I don't want to fall asleep.
No, that's not true. When you find yourself getting dizzy, like tired, just take it out and put it on the fucking
I'm
table.
tired all day, so I don't know when I'm going to fall
I
asleep.
can't take it.
That
So
is-
what happened at Dangerfield?
This better be good. Nothing's gonna be fucking practicing.
Nah, it's pretty good.
My God.
I was 17. It was my junior prom. And we went there, and it's Dangerfields. Every kid is drunk, out of their mind, right? And then comedy's going on or whatever. 2 or 3. I think Sherrod Small was there. I didn't really know anybody. And then Kevin Brennan goes up, and he goes, opens the set with, "I'm just letting everybody know I fucked all your mothers and all your sisters are fucking whores," and they want to say just the entire from the get-go, violent out the gate. And then a couple years later, I wind up talking to him. We were on a ride to a gig, and I just said, "Hey," he's talking about the Dangerfield prom shows. I was like, "Oh, you probably hated those, right? You were always like cursing at everybody and everything." And he goes, "Nah, one time there was." And I was like, "Yeah, but that was my junior prom. You pretty much told my date she was a filthy whore."
Was she?
No. And then I had to drive him 5 hours to Anthracite, Pennsylvania to perform. So I'm a cuck in that story.
Yeah, he's funny. I just love the rage.
Now, listen, dude. He's, I've had my problems with him. You know what I mean? In the past,
Yeah.
we've had fucking, but it's Kevin.
Yeah.
It's just Kevin. People are like, fuck. I've never got mad at what he said to me, ever, because I understand what he's doing. He's just calling you a fat fuck, but he'll be like, "You're funny."
Yeah.
But you're a piece of shit.
Didn't he once record the
No, no. One time I was talking to Esky and he was recording me, and I just grabbed his phone. And
Why was he recording it?
That's exactly it. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
We're comics.
Yeah.
You can say what you want on your podcast to get people to fucking hate me or think call me name. I don't care. I get that shit. But we're in our little area doing our thing. You can't just use me for content, fuckface.
We did.
And that's what made me mad. And I was probably a little out of line with what I did after that.
What'd you do?
But legally, I don't want to say.
Oh, got it.
I don't respond to what he says. I mean, he said some vile shit recently about us, me and Aaron Burke, which was not true.
Something about what, being gay Jews?
Filthy. But it wasn't true.
Was filthy before gay or filthy before
no,
Jews?
no. But I didn't respond because
Filthy Jew gay?
Yeah.
That's
why?
different.
Look, I used to give the guy rides home from New York.
I fucking started a
I used to give
podcast with the guy.
I used to give him rides, and all of a sudden he turns on me like I'm his enemy. Like
Buddy,
I've never said anything bad about this guy, and all of a sudden he's attacked.
Because, can I say something?
What?
It's a style. That's all it is.
Yeah, but don't go after your supposedly people.
It's like saying don't do crowd work. It's
No, I don't know the people I'm doing.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's just like that. It's just like that.
No.
He just doesn't have the tongue in cheek after. He just says, "You fucking hack, fat piece of Jew, filthy shit."
End of joke.
And then his fans love it, and they fucking that's it.
Oh,
Wow. It's a style. It's wrestling. I've talked to him. He said it's for the fans. You know what I mean? He's not going to tell the fans that, but he said, I do this because they like it. And that's what he's making money on.
But it was a lie what he said before he said that.
What?
We did those shows, me, Aaron, and Judy.
Yeah.
There was a promoter, and he was sending money to either the IDF or some Jewish thing. I don't know. I got paid. I don't know what the promoter. Then he says, Aaron and Rich were supposed to send money. And they never. First of all, I wasn't supposed to send any. I just got paid to do shows. He goes, "Those filthy Jews," and it's easy to jump on the fucking Jew bandwagon now.
You were paying, like the IDF. You were donating to them?
No, the promoter was donating to something, maybe the IDF, maybe something in Israel. I don't know. That was not my concern. My concern was do the show. This is what I get paid, and I got paid. All right, that's it.
So you were supposed to be raising money for the Jewish cause.
Yes.
And you were making a profit off of it.
Well, no,
We were a Jewy thing to do.
I mean, what filthy Jew.
Stop. No, come on.
Dude, shut your fucking mouth. We're kidding.
Oh, all right.
Goddamn grumpy Jew.
Fucking, first of all, Jewish. Second
So
of
I
all,
can't say Jew?
no. You wouldn't go to Godfrey, hey, black.
I have.
No, not to his face.
No, never.
I've never thought of that before.
What?
But they do call us Jews.
Hey, Jew.
Yeah.
You would never go, hey, Rican, or hey, black, or hey, middle. You wouldn't just do that. No.
That's the N word.
The M word.
It's feature to you.
No, but anyhow, so I just don't get involved in all those guys that do all that shit online. It's not. Why would I get involved? I'm an old fucking guy.
It's a style.
It's not a style.
It is.
to go after people that were nice to you throughout your life.
It's not about you being nice or me being nice. Look at, I helped him. My whole goal was to make his podcast like #1 on my network, and it was on its way. And he fucking tanked it with Lenny. Lenny and Liz were on the show. It was a hit. Could you imagine that? It was going. It got 20,000 listeners out of the gate. But he just was like, it was. He just wanted money, and Lenny's a fucking idiot, and fucking Liz. They just couldn't do it, and he had to go do his thing. This was his thing. He has to go, and he gets money off of YouTube, and people give him to say. They don't give him money to be nice or have some type of, moment of serenity where he learned a lesson. They get it to go, oh, you fucking, that fucking.
Can I tell you?
That piece of shit or that hack.
Honestly, the comments to me were.
What was the worst one?
He said something about my son going to rehab.
Oh boy!
And something like, how does it feel to be a guy who does drugs and his son went to rehab? Something about being a bad parent.
That's funny,
but that's great.
That's one of the questions.
It's one of the questions. It must be from Kevin.
I'm kidding.
But the truth is I almost take it as not a compliment, but when he's going in, that's what he does. And so when I was reading the comments, people in the chat were mad.
They get mad at him.
Yeah, but he probably gets off to that, and I'm laughing. I just know how bitter and angry, and that type of bitterness and anger makes me laugh.
Listen, son going to rehab is great. That means he's trying to turn his life around. Are you kidding me? Rehab saved my life.
Yeah.
How old is your son?
28. My youngest son tours with me.
He tours with. Is he a comedian?
Yeah, he opens for me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, man, this is the only reason I'm still humping it is because I get to hang out with him every fucking weekend, dude.
So
he opens. So what happens is he'll go up, he'll do 15 minutes. He's probably got 3.
Okay.
And no.
Do you help him with the shit?
Yeah. You know what's funny is it's so good. We do stand up and then we go back to the hotel room and talk stand up. It's like
fucking
amazing.
Me and my daughter do OnlyFans together, and let me tell you, to be with your kid
means a lot.
It's so right. It's so good.
Yeah, that naked Yahtzee stream is weird.
You pull the count the hairs?
No,
that is fucking nuts.
Yeah. Of course.
Your 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
It would have been bad if it was your son. It's your daughter. And
Joey and her had the
many?
best
5
fucking relationship.
That's hilarious.
He was.
How old is she
amazing.
now?
My daughter's 32.
What the fuck? How the fuck are you 50 something?
55.
You had kids when you were 20.
Well, my daughter, remember,
from another.
Yeah.
Okay.
But having Jacob tour with me and open for me is so fucking fun. It's funny when
are you and your other kids
close?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't want to.
They live with you? Did they?
My oldest son lives in Texas, and he was in the Army for a while, and he's got most of the grandkids. His pullout game, not great.
Right. How's he doing?
Dude, he hasn't figured out anal yet, apparently, because we got a lot of grandkids.
Yeah, I figured it out, but it was on me. These guys kept coming in my ass.
No, your counselor figured it out.
Yeah, no. Can I borrow that plunge? Do that work on ass?
On assholes? Yeah.
It pulls come right out.
If something gets stuck in there, I'm sure the plunger.
So I got 3 and my 4th grandkid on the way. My
Amazing.
4th one.
Yeah. Now your son lives with you, though. The tours with you.
No, he lives in Vegas, but he doesn't live with me.
He has his own place.
All my kids, when my son was 19, he dropped out of college and he came back home, and I said, okay, but you can't live here. If you're working, I was like, grown men who work don't live at my house.
Right.
So go get a job. And he went and got a job, and he moved out of the house when he was 19.
Is this the guy that was in rehab?
Yes.
Your actual son?
Youngest, yeah.
And how did he get on drugs? What happened, dude? Was it because you were away?
No, it happened while. So to keep him out of the dangers of the road, he's been touring with me for 3 years. I'd have yet to let him get his own hotel room. I make him sleep in the room with me every fucking night.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I know what it's like to be 27 out there.
Right, yeah.
And so, but in Vegas, he started doing coke.
Right.
And it just it's hooks in him. He was, for 2 years, I think the last year, he said he was doing at least a gram a day.
Whoa.
And
Snorting it or smoking it?
snorting it. But he was like, it was.
What? Who cares?
Is there a difference?
Yeah,
in the
Yeah.
no,
addiction?
because he just wants to. I used to.
No, I'm just saying a
I
gram.
smoked it.
No, listen to me, fucking wafflehead. I'm saying there's a difference. A gram
Why?
will last a day if you're snorting it.
Yes.
Not if you're smoking it. That's all.
It goes a lot faster.
A lot faster. That's all.
Why wafflehead?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure why Waffle Head.
Are you
That's right.
hungry?
I used to call my kids wafflehead.
Oh, don't put me in that fucking thing.
Come here, sit on my lap, Bobby. How was your day?
Let me put some syrup on your head.
Tell Bonnie 6
Sick.
hairs.
Oh, so go ahead. So he went to rehab.
He went to, and he was, so he was in London. And I had no idea that this was happening. And I'm with him every weekend. And he's in London, and we get a text from him. I'm not going to say what the text said, but it basically said, I'm an addict, and I'm drowning.
Wow.
Basically.
Shit.
And I got it at like 2 in
This
the
is
morning.
where Kevin Brennan is going to leave
Yeah,
comments
yeah,
on this podcast. He's drowning.
But I got it. He was coming home the next day, and I told my wife, I'm like, when he gets off the plane, we have to have a plan. And we have to have a rehab set for him. He's got to land, drop his bag off. We got to put him back on a plane. And so he was up for it, man. And I was like, I got you a plane ticket. I'm going to fly you to LA. We got you a spot. Let's go right now. And he said, okay.
And he was ready.
I mean, listen, I don't know. I've never dealt with it before. And people told me there's a chance he's going to say no.
It's willingness. When they're willing to
Yeah.
change is a good sign. When you know what I mean? A lot of people won't do that, won't take that flight, won't go to the rehab. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're done, you're done. And sometimes,
No, I was going to say surrender. When you surrender, you surrender.
yeah.
But how old were you guys when you got sober?
I was 15.
I was 28.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
At 15, you knew you were doing too
Yeah,
much?
dude. I was fucking doing drugs every day. I started drinking when I was 10. I was drinking, Southern Comfort by 11. 13, I was one sip in a half a pint or a pint. I could just drop my tongue and just let it go to the back of my throat and drink the whole bottle in one sip.
I just got hard.
Yeah. Can you record that and
You see
send
what
it
I
to
do
me?
with a cock? I don't even taste the cum. I'm not even gay.
It goes straight down the throat, doesn't hit the back.
I
yeah,
got a thing.
yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I was 28 when I fucking hit.
But I was done. I was like,
Yeah.
I was in and out of jail. I was just like, my last time I got arrested up in Rochester, I was in a cell going, what am I doing?
How old were you? 18?
15.
It wasn't fun anymore?
What happened is that year I got a job on a farm through the juvenile system. They made me work at this place, and I wound up having responsibility. So I wasn't drinking every day or using every day. I was actually working and then being so tired I would go home. And my mom started treating me different, and my stepdad, I kind of was like, I don't know, it was like normal for a little beat where my life was like okay, and it was like, I wasn't hanging out with the kids and I wasn't doing the stuff.
When
so
you
then
worked
one
in-
night I did it and I lost everything. I got arrested again, and I was literally like in jail going, I know what it is. It's fuck these other kids and fuck drinking and drugs. I got to.
Did most of those kids, did they end up dead or in jail? Do you?
Kids over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was Mickey Ward, though, who he did pretty well for himself.
What?
We're going to let that bomb? No one knows Mickey Ward?
I know
here?
Mickey Ward.
Thank you.
Where's
Fucking
the
Massachusetts
bomb
right
bandana,
here.
guys? Where's when you need my bomb bandana? Where is it,
It's wrapped around your hand, stupid.
Joe?
Thank you, boss.
Where the fuck is it? Here,
You were
I have
28?
put that on your
28,
fucking
yeah.
And so what was it for you, the bottom?
You know,
sucking dick.
no.
Blowing
Just-
guys for golf clubs.
I just kissed it. And sucked
Just the top, yeah. Just kissed it and
Not
slapped it around a
Not
little
enough
bit.
to go to the parade. Because I was doing comedy for like 2 years now. And, I'm working with comedy, and we're going up to Harlem, and me and my friends, and car accidents, and guns, and everything. And I just couldn't live that way. I knew I was going to die or end up in jail. And I was working Springfield, Mass, and Westfield. This guy Norm LaFoe, and I go, I'm not going to get high. I'm going to work Westfield, Springfield, then Boston, and I was only doing it for 2 years, but I was getting work, and I had like $600 on me, which back then is a lot of fucking money. So I'm working this one nighter in Worcester called Plums. I meet a waitress. I go, where can we get Coke? She didn't know. I drive back to New York from Boston.
Jesus.
To get Coke.
Yeah, buy tons of Coke. We get a hotel. We smoke all night. Smoke. Now and I'm 40 minutes from home. I got to drive back to Boston.
That girl's
for my
name is
Sunday.
Bonnie McFarlane.
I got to drive back to Boston on a Sunday just to do the last night. I'm already home, basically. No money left. Driving, blood is pouring out of my nose. We pull into Hartford to buy heroin. We get ripped off. And then I come home, and I think I went to rehab like a week later. I go, I can't do this anymore. You can't. I go, I lost.
Yeah.
You know, I
And your
lost.
son, how long has your son been sober?
He got out in November. So it's like, what is it, 8 months? something
And
like
how's he doing?
He's doing well. I ask him a lot, and he's like, I don't crave it at all.
Does he go to meetings?
He doesn't go to meetings.
He's got to go to meetings.
It's a problem, right?
He's got to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because they're not fun at the beginning.
Yeah.
But he's got to find one. He's got to find one that he can go and relate to people. He's got to go.
This is what he said. He said he was like, everybody's so fucking old.
Yeah, go to find a young people.
Find a young
Yeah.
person. They have them. They have meetings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to them and go, they're old.
Yeah. We have a meeting he could go to on Zoom if he wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And do you still go to meetings?
Yeah.
No shit?
I'm
Yeah.
going to go to one tonight, and he talked me in. I go to my Monday and Tuesday night,
Yeah.
and then Wednesday on Zoom. So I try to go to those three.
Yeah. We have one on Wednesday. I hope you drink.
I think you came in when you were 15. I think you still have another run in you.
Dude, are you fucking nuts?
Yeah, I think. Look it. Come on.
How about at like
No.
80? At 80, I do want to
That
try
would
heroin.
suck. That would suck.
At 80?
No.
Why not?
What if you became an addict and you started sucking dick at 80 and nobody wants to? Nobody wants.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll fucking blow you.
Somebody wants that.
I am.
But at 80, I figure
No.
I've done most of my life.
I was going to start smoking cigarettes again at 75, but why?
Start now.
Yeah.
Why? See, you're not nice.
I'm not.
Okay.
All right. So listen, but you seriously, if your son needs,
tell him.
No, seriously, we
Yeah, we have a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
9:30. Well, it would be
Kevin
6:30
Brennan's there
event.
though, so I don't know if you're gonna. It's an anger management
And
meeting.
first of all, how does anybody know your son went to rehab? How did somebody know that?
You know what's crazy is that we were going, I brought him,
Yeah.
and I said, all right, dude, you're going to disappear for a little while. What do you want me to tell people when they ask? And he said, he was like, I'm going to make a video. And I was like, you don't have to do that. And he said, I think it'll help me hold myself accountable. Mm-hmm. So that,
That's good.
and so he was like, that way, because he would go to comedy clubs with me, and people, you can always go to the kitchen of a comedy club and find some Coke somewhere. And but I would, now that
That's good.
it was
Me and you both relapsed this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have
I haven't
Coke
been
in
to
the kitchen.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we got it over here all the time.
somebody can find you some drugs in a comedy club
Yeah.
somewhere.
in Worcester.
For sure, in Worcester.
I was
Drive back to New York that night.
in the microphone.
dude.
It's a podcast.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
Just-
Oh, I can't stand them.
Dude, nothing makes you seem older than talking over here.
In Worcester. Yeah, dude. Remember that story I told a couple minutes ago? Yeah, that's a callback to that. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to hear it, people listening?
First of
I
all,
wonder why my podcast isn't successful.
First of all, don't fucking try to bandwagon on his joke, all right? He said old, and then you try to fucking do your little scene, your one-act play, and it stunk. You stink, your acting stinks.
You know what I mean?
and
What's
your-
the bandana?
That's a bomb bandana. When you have a hot bomb, you got to put that on your microphone.
I'm still wearing the shame from that, Mickey.
Yeah, he actually
joke.
tucked it in like a bib. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: we all were like, okay, we'll just let him keep going till he says something, and we let him bomb. I blame us. Someone should have jumped in and helped him.
Well, I was waiting for the punchline.
Yeah. Well, it never came.
It I hear you. If only I had a guitar, right, Josh? I could.
I
fucking
know,
do
dude. Let me tell you
You
something.
asshole, that was mean.
It is
God
something
damn
No,
it.
that's not mean.
What did he say?
By the way,
if I
you're
had a
right, bro.
guitar.
You're
what
right.
did he say?
Now,
The guitar, I'm telling you right now, the guitar is because I've always just told long stories and I've write punchlines, but none of them fit in the stories.
Yeah.
They fit in the songs.
okay.
That was a long story.
That was,
Yeah, go get your
give me the
guitar.
bandana.
No, sir, you're off the hook. Josh, you've done Jacksonville Comedy Zone, right?
I have.
Okay, that's the club I started in, and we had a guy who was doing killer guitar comedy. It was very funny stuff. He was writing his own everything, and club owner made him get rid of the guitar, and he told me, he goes, "Well, I can't." It was Fred, the old owner
Yeah.
up there, and he said,
That fucking scumbag.
"I'm still trying to get us
That
back in,
fucking
boss."
Ramada that he wanted you to stay at.
Wanted, I did. And then he tried to take money from my CDs and DVDs.
He takes what was
Who was this?
He's gone, by the
25,
way.
yeah.
He's gone. He's
Who
not
was
there
it?
anymore.
Yeah, and I'm not there anymore.
The old owner of the Comedy Zone.
You guys are talking over farts.
What
you
a
know what?
scumbag.
It's the funniest thing in the world, the fart. You talked over it.
It was a good one, too.
It was a real good one.
The Jacksonville, I almost got kicked out of in Jacksonville one night. You know, in Florida, it's so humid.
yeah.
So after the show, we're in the meet and greet, and everybody's shirts are sticky, you know, and you don't want to touch them. And on the live TV the next morning, the guy was like, "How was the show last night?" I go, "Great show," and I wanted to make a joke about the meet and greet, and I go, "Great show." It was so tough in the meet and greet, though. I had to touch everybody's wet backs, and they were like, "What?"
I thought you were being racist.
Yeah. And they were like, I had to touch all these wet backs. And they were like, and I go, no, wet. Like there's a space in between those two words, wet backs. I was not invited back to do the next year. They were like, they want you on TV.
No Spanish people in Jacksonville. It's the weirdest thing.
When
the only
did
part
you-
of Florida with none of
When
them.
did you start vaping?
I don't know. I found it in my bag and I just started doing it because
What
I'm
the fuck?
hungry.
What if you found a cock in your bag?
I would have sucked it. I'm starving. Hopefully stuff would have come out. I haven't eaten all day.
High protein, low carb.
So let me ask you a question. Your kid's on the road with you. He's
Yeah.
doing this and he's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing great.
That's great.
And I struggled for a while because
And you
I
live
do
in
drugs.
Vegas. But you're friends with you. Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask. Like you do drugs.
Yeah.
Don't you have a responsibility to not do that when you're around him?
Yeah, you know, I struggled. So when he went in, I went sober, and I was sober until he came out. And I was like, I'm not going to do drugs. And he was like, whether you do drugs or not
Yes, has nothing to do with
has
him.
nothing to do with
Right.
me. And he said, I have to be able to be out around people.
Okay, yeah.
And he was like, and my drug choice, weed or mushrooms, is never, I was never a coke guy.
Right.
And so we used to smoke weed together. We don't smoke weed together anymore. I'm like, I feel kind of weird, but I am not gonna, it took me a long time to kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Because he told me and some other people were like, he's going to do drugs whether you do
Did you
drugs
do
or not.
drugs growing up with him? Your wife and you do drugs as they were kids growing
No.
up? Did they know about it at teenagers and stuff like that?
My wife doesn't do drugs.
Okay.
I didn't do when I was a single parent, I didn't do any drugs
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, if I'm high and shit goes down, I'll never forgive myself.
Right.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's why when, like, my daughter, if I was home alone, I would never jerk off when what happened, something happened.
What?
And she broke her arm or something.
Yeah, and
what were you doing, Dad? Where were you?
Yeah,
You know how you tell the cops that?
I was jerking off to your friends in the pool.
I told you that?
Yeah.
No.
Your daughter's friends are always like, why is your dad always in a robe?
Why?
He's always got
why-
slippers and a robe. What's
why-
his fucking deal?
Why is there that blind open part?
Yeah.
I remember when my daughter was getting, growing, my wife goes, have you seen Raina's, breasts? And I go, the drill bit broke. I was peeking through the wall.
Dude, no, don't have him touch that. I don't want him to touch that. That's actually too good for that piece of shit.
My daughter's
What
going.
the fuck?
My daughter's going to college next week.
Yeah?
Pitt. She's going to Pitt.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
all my kids turned out to be fucking great kids.
Are they all? Are you empty nest after this?
Yeah.
And so isn't Bonnie.
No,
She's telling him to leave.
Yeah. Buddy's like, when are you going to college?
Yes. I got to finish high school first. I can't. I'm just gonna get a little RV.
What did you just say?
I want to get a little RV or like one of those camper vans.
And go where?
I don't know. And just go.
Are you handy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Not mechanically, but around the house. Yeah, I'm good. I used to remodel houses.
Oh, what a
you a
completely
painter?
un-Jewish thing.
I had my own business. I had 7 guys working for me when I was 22, but I fucked it up with drugs.
I can't fix shit.
I had the biggest painting business in town.
When you live in Vegas,
Yeah.
Is it you got a pool and all that? Is it nice those nice Vegas houses?
We live in a place called McDonald Highlands, which is fucking gorgeous.
By Summerlin?
Out in Henderson. And man, it's the quietest place I've ever lived. It's just a bunch of old fucks. I have some professional gamblers around me.
Right.
I was telling you, and we don't have a pool because the water's so fucking hot.
Right.
I wouldn't even lay out by
Right.
the pool.
Right. Okay.
But
Right.
it's Vegas is underrated as for a place to live.
a lot of people are moving there though.
The food is next level. Here's the thing: like I come here, I love being here for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But walking down the sidewalk here is
Gross.
just,
Yeah, it's gross.
and people just walk right in fucking front
Well,
of
you
you.
gotta
and
know
stop.
you gotta know how to live in
Maneuver.
New York. You gotta know how to. There's a thing. It's like when you're in like fucking Sweden or Europe. There's people are just walking and you have to
Yeah.
learn how to in a big city like
So
that.
many
Like
comics
nobody
are-
walks in Vegas.
Somebody
It's
on
foot.
It's a car to a box
Yeah.
to a
Yeah.
box to a box.
Yes.
So many comics are moving to Vegas. Like if you go
So
to
much stage
if you
time.
go to Dirty at 12:30,
Yeah.
just 1,000 of these guys watching.
Yeah.
You know, there.
But there's a ton of stage time, and it's at clubs where you can get paid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and the price of living is cheap. The only problem is there's no cut up. There's no place to hang and fuck around with people. And I do miss that. But
Brent lives there. I like him. He's a good guy.
who's that?
Brent Hurst. He lives in Vegas
Brett
too.
lives there. I hear Kevin Brennan's moving out there.
You know how happy it would make me if he moved on your street?
Yeah.
But he just stuck his head over your fence. Look at you.
Oh,
Look
my
at
neighbor?
You.
And know what make me even happier if his brother moved next door to him. Kevin's.
But we do have huge fucking
I mean,
scorpions.
really is a toss up between those two.
Bonnie said, How can Neil Brennan be in your family and not be the worst person?
Shit. All right, listen, you got a special out.
Yeah, it's called the Campfire Special.
Campfire special.
It's on my YouTube channel. There's a bunch of specials on there.
Is your son in it?
My son's in it.
Oh, that's great.
for sure.
Yeah.
But I've always put all my stuff on there. I think one of my specials on there has like 16 million views or something.
On what? On what?
On my YouTube channel.
You got 16 million views.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
But yeah, man. So just come in.
Josh Wolf, he's
all
got
over the place.
That's his website. What's your website?
ComedianJoshWolf.com.
ComedianJoshWolf.com. He's got a special up on YouTube.
Yep.
And it's brand new. It's out right now, and he's going to be all over the place. Make sure you check him out. All his upcoming tour dates. Very funny guy. Very fucking great guy.
Thanks.
What do you got there, motherfucker?
American Loser every Thursday, Gas Digital.
Seriously, one of the up and coming young comics right here.
I love you.
KP Burke is
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
funny. I've had him work with me many times.
KP Burke, he's no
Very
joke,
funny.
dude.
And
He's
he
one of
was
the
in
best.
the Navy. You know that?
I do know that. I know.
Fought for our country.
How
I
long
know
did you
how-
serve?
6 years.
For our country. We know what the Navy is. You didn't say gravy, fuckface.
Oh, Derek, right back to food.
I knew right when I said it. Boss, what do you got besides an ARP card?
Let me tell you something. I got whatever. I get Shane Gillis tour I did over the weekend.
Yeah.
Insane.
me tell you
It's insane. Comics. I mean, he's the coolest laid back guy. He just 17,000 people came to see him.
Yeah.
It's insane that comics are doing venues that the Rolling Stones did, or
I used to tour with Cable Guy, and at the time he was one of the only dudes doing those, and I felt this. I'm like, you two played here, bro.
Yes, it's insane.
You two played here.
Yeah.
And he killed. I mean, the whole show was just killer. Killer. And then we hung out. It was this weekend. It was Anthony Moore, me, DeRosa, and Shane. Right.
Yeah.
And I love hanging with DeRosa because she is so easy to beat down.
I got the phone call. dude, Voss is fucking. Why is he gonna be so fucking?
he wrote. No, he didn't call you, did he?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he did, but he didn't.
I know. Because we were.
I'm gonna tell you about Shane though. He is really, man. That guy is fucking one. He's a real one, dude.
Yeah.
He's. I'm on a couple of the shows in September. He is fucking just a good one, and he's really helped. I don't know, dude. He's just a generous dude.
Yeah,
no joke about it. He's
He's
great.
helping all these comics out. He's good.
Fucking great. He's helping young guys, older guys.
He's
putting
good to
everybody
his
on the
friends
floor.
like Tommy Pope and all
Yeah.
those
He
dudes.
is fucking great, man. And all his, I mean, Tommy. I love Tommy.
Tommy's
Yeah, I like
a
that guy.
lunatic, too.
Chris is.
Is he?
Chris and
I
Tommy
like
are the
him.
best.
I love Tommy Pope. He's a
Stuff
fucking
Island.
lunatic.
I love those
Yeah,
guys. They're great guys.
So we're sitting around, hanging out. We went out one night. And DeRosa goes, me and Patrice are talking about the best directors. And DeRosa goes, I think Alfred Hitchcock. And our eyes lit up. Our eyes lit up. Really? The birds? The birds? And Shane, beat him down. And I, not Spielberg, not Jaws, not fucking Close Encounter, not E.T.
Not
Birds.
Quentin
Birds.
Tarantino?
Not Quentin. Yeah, we brought up Quentin. Coppola.
God, I hope DeRosa's on the tour when I'm there.
Are you going to bring it up? Be like, Alfred Hitchcock sucks.
You just need. I don't.
It's so fun.
Either you're making fun of that guy or you're the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, and this is the first time I never did it. From Louisville to St. Louis, we flew on a private plane.
you never flew private.
It's the first time.
Wow.
They served a half a sub. They go, would you like turkey? Or they served you a sub. What are you kidding me?
Why are you so blown away by that?
He's never had it.
Because it was a sub.
It's a sandwich, dude.
But it was brought to me by a waitress on a plane.
They'll do that on the regular planes, too.
Not subs.
That's true. That's true.
You're talking about a guy. We were in Vegas working. We were in Vegas working the Comedy Cellar, and we went up to the fancy restaurant in the Rio.
Oh.
Up to Steakhouse. We got a seafood tower, and we didn't eat it all because there was so much food. And there was crab legs.
King crab legs.
King crab legs. he took them on the plane.
No, you did not.
I have my own cooler.
He went through security. He went through security with king crab legs. And he took him out. He took him out on the plane.
No, you did not.
People were jealous.
It was in coach. He was in coach. And he flapped down the little table with the king crab, took a picture and sent it to me. If I saw a guy in
I also took the
Comfort Plus, I would fucking ask to be moved.
and I took the chicken.
Anyways, make sure you check out Rich Voss. He is truly
People hated you on that flight, dude.
I don't care. I put my little bib on.
truly one of the funniest guys walking. My favorite. One of my favorites. Go to punchup.live/Robert Kelly. Punchup.live. If you're not up there, go there now. Everybody who's anybody. You got to punch up.
I'm on there. Yep.
Go check out Josh's. Check out yours.
What is it?
Oh, fuck off.
Punch Up? I'm not on Punch Up.
Get on it,
You should.
I'm done.
buddy. No, you're not.
Listen,
No,
everything's a bonus now.
No, it's not. You don't get mad at a bonus in 5 years. So we're going to Patreon now. Guys, what do you got? Danny, what do you got? Make it fast.
Follow me on Instagram at Danny Breath.
I bring my own curtain to clubs.
Joe, what do you got?
This is Joe Russell. Go to YouTube, type in The Cheese Show. I got a show about cheese with my wife.
All right, check out, of course, Danny, very funny, and Joe Russell, very funny. KP Burke, what do you got, buddy?
American Loser every Thursday.
Oh, I already
That's
did
it.
him. I did.
Oh,
him
you
first.
did?
Yeah, I
Thank
did him
you. I
before you.
appreciate you guys.
Anyways, make sure you check that. My special is on YouTube right now. YouTube.com.
I got a special on Amazon. Sorry. Did I cut you off?
Yep, you did.
Sorry.
That's it. / Robert Kelly comedy. I hate you.
Sorry. You say this shit every week. Amazon.
How much more people am I going to get?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Amazon.
Why are you making one word into five?
Dramamine.
Dramamine. Amozani.
Rich Voss Anonymous on Amazon.
Check it out. We're going to patreon.com right now to ask your questions. If you're not a member of Patreon, please make sure you go there right now. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You get to ask questions, get an extra show, and you watch it live like all the people are doing right now.
Get to it.
And also, if you are watching on YouTube or you're listening on all the Apple, like, subscribe, and review. It helps the show out.
Oh, for the love
if you
of
like
God.
what, we'll see you guys next time. You know what, dude?